in the world, to one of the most popular cities in the world, and having a chance to drive through the streets when a lot of the other drivers have never had to experience it, it's quite exciting for me. And I'm nervous to see how many people turn up. I hope that I can put on a good show for everyone.
Для меня это очень волнующее время, для меня и для Формулы-1, потому что я впервые проеду по одному из красивейших, одному из самых популярных городов в мире, по городу, который посещает очень много людей. И я волнуюсь, немного нервничаю перед завтрашним мероприятием. Хочу увидеть, сколько людей на него придет.
So we have a couple of street races in the Formula 1 schedule anyway. How different is it to race a street race compared to one of the ones that's purpose-built out in the country?
Насколько сильно отличается гонка в городе от трека, который построен за пределами города?
Street circuit is much different. One of the circuits that they build outside that are not street circuits, they're always quite smooth, and there's lots of room for mistakes and errors. As where when you come to street circuits, the roads are just the normal roads. They're very bumpy. There are cracks in them. They have different material, different tarmacs from one corner to the next, and so it can be a lot more challenging. And I prefer street circuits, because there's a lot less room for. There's always just barriers. There's not big runoff areas, so it's much more demanding on the driver, and you have to be much more precise.
Городская трасса это, конечно, гораздо более строгая по сравнению с теми треками, которые строят за городом, потому что в городе реальные дороги, на них могут быть неровности, в то время как за городом движение мягкое, там есть много пространства для ошибок, для неточностей, которые потом можно исправлять. Мне больше нравятся городские гонки, поэтому я с большим удовольствием ожидаю завтрашнего мероприятия.
Do you find there's a lot more preparation that goes into a street race, or is it pretty much the same for you, whether it's street or purpose-built?
С точки зрения подготовки, городская гонка это больше подготовки?
No, it really is the same for every race. So, but as a driver, you have to be a little bit sharper. If you're sharp for every race, but you have to be even more switched on for this kind of race on the street circuit, because again, it's so much more bumps, so many more vibrations, corners, different trajectories, and it's much more in the mind than on other circuits where you have a lot more time to think and it can be flowing. So street circuits aren't ever flowing, and it's very hard to get a rhythm.
Примерно то же самое с точки зрения подготовки, но что касается городских трасс, от пилота требуется больше остроты, больше точности, потому что дорога неровная, гораздо больше вибраций, и нужно очень точно отдавать себе отчет в чем ты в том, что ты делаешь, и не допускать ошибок.
So this time next week will be the night before the big race in Germany in Hockenheim. What's life got in store for you for the next week? How will you be preparing yourself for next week's race?
I need to, as soon as I go back after tomorrow I fly home, and I have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday night at home, and those are important to make sure that you're sleeping, you work on your sleeping patterns, so you're making sure you get into sleep at good times, making sure you get in, I always like to get 8 hours of sleep, so 7 to 8 hours of sleep, and I have training on those days, and those trainings we do some circuit training, we do quite fast to kind of get the body started and pumping and ready for the weekend, and we do a few weights as well just to get the muscles working. And then for me, man, it's just everything's based and focused for the weekend, so no distractions, I won't be going out, I won't be doing anything. It's just literally everything for the weekend, so preparing whatever way I can. I will probably have some family over on Monday and Tuesday. I think my mom's coming to stay for a couple of days, which is good. And to have your family and your friends around is just positive energy, and you can take that energy into the weekends.
Вопрос был про подготовку к ближайшей гонке в Германии. Льюис сказал, что основное здесь это выспаться, ему нужно отправиться домой уже в воскресенье. Таким образом он сможет вечер воскресенья, понедельника и вторника провести дома. И основное, что он хочет сделать за это время, это выспаться, а потом он направится на трассу. И там будет, собственно, тренировка, различные тренировочные мероприятия на трассе и немного физических упражнений, потому что это тоже важно, чтобы прийти в форму. Ну и в то же время он дал понять, что пока он будет дома, к нему, возможно, приедет его мама и останется на несколько дней, если ей это будет удобно, так что он хочет провести вот это небольшое время перед гонкой с семьей до того момента, как он отправится в Германию.
So you mentioned your mom's going to come and Day next week? Will she be cooking you some good hearty home-cooked dinners, or is your diet pretty important for the race?
Yeah, my mom's not. She doesn't really cook the healthiest of food, so you know, she's being English, just fish and chips and all those kind of things. So I won't be eating that. I'll cook dinner for myself. I like cooking. Actually, no, I don't like cooking, but I can cook. I like cooking my own stuff and things that I like. You know, I generally have a lot of pasta and I love sushi. So I'm very lucky. I have a restaurant upstairs which is Japanese, so I usually get some sushi from there. Salads, chicken, all those kind of things. And yeah, just trying to make sure that you just store as much energy as you can for the race weekend. Because as soon as you get there on Thursday, it's so intense and so much going through your mind Friday, Saturday, and for the race on Sunday.